Dustin used to watch television in the mornings. Now he made do with bird watching. He didn't know what any of the birds were, but he was happy to make up names for them in his best impression of an upper-class English accent. It was 5:45 in the morning, and Dickie would be waking up soon. The sun cast a pale morning hue that made Dustin squint from behind the peak of his cap. He couldn't decide if he preferred the mornings for their promise of a day ahead, or now for the sense of achievement he felt after a long night. Well, usually a long night, he thought with a chuckle. He was actually rather awake after his impromptu nap earlier. He'd had plenty of sleepless nights at the station, but those were full of chatter and company. Full nights here could be a boring and lonely affair. It had only been his second night when he first felt it, a sadness unlike anything he'd experienced before. Vague and unspeakable, it crept in as soon as his guard was down. It brought shivers, rendering him unable to move, unable to tear his gaze from the floorboards as he slouched on the edge of his cot. I'm just tired, he thought, dragging himself to his feet. Might have been a bad dream or something. He downed a can of Red Bull, but that only made it worse. Without the inertia of sleep, he was all the more aware of it. Another wave hit, stronger this time. Tears formed in the corner of his eyes, blurring the room and the blackness beyond. Any attempt to redirect his attention was met with horrible resistance in the form of an acute, inexplicable wave of abject desolation. But that was then. By his eighth morning, he was finding ways around such suffocating feelings. He was amazed that, for all his skills and strength, the one thing he really needed practice in was being alone. He was glad to see the sun now, even if he'd soon be making every effort to block it out. A bird of prey landed on the outside handrail, regarding him with mild interest. It was sizable and impressive, an electric awareness bleeding from its lean, muscular form. Sorry, mate, old Duke died, he told the bird, before noticing the tiny bloody corpse of a rodent that he'd dropped on the balcony. Then, without a sound, it departed, leaving its fresh kill in the morning sun. He must have brought Duke presents. That's cute. Well, I guess I'll find out what you like and return the favour. I will look into some proper bird watching after all. He amused himself with the idea that the bird could be Selena's mythical killer and felt at ease with his own humour.